Ole Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate. And he came out and said that Oscar Robertson is one of the greatest players ever. However, he couldn't play today. And my reaction was, you gonna tell me a man who averaged a triple double in an era when there was no 3 point line, there was hand check, there was body to body contact, they got physical, and he put 25, 10, and 10, and he couldn't play. And this sorry excuse of a day, are you crazy? Did you see Oscar Robinson's jumping wind spring when he would jump? Did you see how strong and athletic he was? Who do you think he was going up against? What do you think he was doing, Jason White Chocolate? But you melted. More like white, well, like more like melted chocolate, more like white mint melt. This turkey, I mean, who would listen to Jason Williams, who was an overrated point guard, who had handles, who was falsely called a second coming rising of Pistol Pete, but it was more like Pistol Eat because his career never took off. Yes, he helped Miami with the ring. I give him that. And he had moments with Sacramento, but he also was a turnover machine. That's why Rick Aldman and the Sacramento Kings got rid of his behind and went and got Mike Bibby and Bobby Jackson because they got tired of his antics. He was and one and like he was reading Slam magazine and like he was trying to be hip and no, but he couldn't stay consistent. How you gonna sit there to part your lips to say that Oscar Robertson is one of the greatest players ever, but he couldn't play today when the man averaged a triple double and it took the NBA like 40 plus years till Russell Westbrook came along, and because everybody else that has come along has been making triple doubles like it's normal when it wasn't the case. Make it make sense. The man didn't even play in the 3 point era and he still was averaging 25, 26 points a game. The man was scoring buckets with a jump shot in an era where there was no 3 point line, there was physicality, and you had to go through motions and you had to get hit all sides of the ribs. And you're going to sit there and say that he couldn't play in this scrub, soft, generic, Cocoa Puff, Tutti Frutti League. Are you crazy, man? You done lost all your natural sense. What that race on your head went in too deep to your scalp? Are you crazy? Man, the big O would cream this league today. Are you kidding me? The stuff that you get excited about? Oh, you gonna tell me that Oscar Robertson couldn't show Anthony Edwards what time it is, how to handle on the perimeter? Is what you gonna tell me? You gonna tell me he couldn't bust up what Paul George be putting up or James Harden do? You gonna tell me he wouldn't be able to do? I mean, are you kidding me? That man would be even more lethal today than he was when he played. And he was going up against giants of the giants. His ear was nothing to sneeze at. I get so tired of these cats coming around here who weren't that great to begin with. Aside from your handles and your slick moves once in a while when you dub Gary Payton at the curb, you didn't have that memorable of a career, Jason Williams. You weren't that memorable. You had handles, but your NBA, no one sits around and debates you as a top tier guard. You know, you had your handles, and that was all you really had. Your shot was hit and miss, and your skill set, you didn't lead no team. You were the backup to the backup. How you gonna sit there and talk about a man who was a MVP All Star and considered one of the 50 greatest players ever? We don't even know if you cracked the top 250 ever. How you gonna sit there and talk about a man who's double made, you know? So if he's even in the 75, you be in the 255. What the heck are you talking about, Jason Williams? I can't, especially when it's cats that is borderline busters, got a lot of audacity pop off on a guy that was legendary and a guy that put the work in and was definitely brought the goods. Who the heck are we asking your opinion for to what you gonna sit here and say that man couldn't play today when he runs circles around you? This is why the lack of respect is sad. And they shouldn't even put a microphone behind any turkey because to say anything like this is idiotic. And you can quote me on that. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Hit the subscribe. Please hit that membership as well. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, and do your history. And stop listening to jive, turkey, egghead, shell egghead turkeys like this who weren't even fit to carry the O in Oscar Robinson's name. I'm out.